Invictus my kings, welcome back to the Slavicus Maximus channel and welcome to post Finem. What if Rome was united? Yes, last time we left off, we took care of Macedon, we took care of Carthage, and I think it's time we go back into Gaul. Yes, indeed, go back into Gaul. Let's see who they are allied with. Some Britannic tribe. Nothing that we should really concern ourselves with. Let's just declare for Borvo. There we go. And let's get this party on the road. The Gauls, they do look rather large, but if you actually take a look at their unit count, it's not really all that much. We'll roll them in no time. They have very relatively low dev provinces all over here. It's definitely not the same as France and Vanilla. EU4, that's for sure. These residents of Gaul really aren't as highly developed. Some of their more developed provinces were towards the south, which we already took, and so this should be a relatively easy campaign. And we can actually take a mission, Cives Romani, because I just reached government tier 6, separation of power. I went with presidential system because we were planning on staying a republic, and we can get 100 development. Rome gets 33% institution spend in local prosperity group plus 50. That's pretty good. Unlock institution of citizenship government reform. Let's see what that's all about. The institution of citizenship government reform. Now, where would I find it? We'll get to it when we get to it, I guess. I can't really see it just yet. Yeah, I don't really know. We could have gone with seize executive power, but we already have the decision of install an imperator, which is gonna do the same thing. So I don't really think we need that just yet. I can't really see this government reform. So yeah, if it pops up, it pops up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Doesn't really matter. It's completely fine. And yeah, let's get cracking on with this war. And there we go. We have basically 100%ed. I'm not really, but I'm not really willing to sit around and wait until these guys get tired of being in the war. They're Norse, so, and we don't really have any plans with Britain just yet. So let's just do the good old slice strategy that we've been employing up until now. No, actually it doesn't matter if we take money or not, because we'll be resetting the truce here very shortly with Lombardia, which hopefully we'll be able to puppet. Because, well, why not? Let's have a bit of a puppet swarm going. These guys not very happy with me. Let's pay off their debt. We are 79%, which is completely fine. So let's wait until those things core. They're guaranteed by Gaul, these Lombardians. So let's reset the truce. Oh, that's a good event. Let's reset the truce, and then let's go back into it with the Gauls. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Okay, so the provinces have finished coring. Time to go to Lombardia, and they are no longer guaranteed by Gaul. Very unfortunate, but we might as well just go for them and trying to vassalize them. I would love to have a vassal over here, so we could give it a good old college try and see how things end up. And as the war is proceeding, it's time to pick another blessing of the Romana faith. So let's go land, fire damage, why not? And since I am currently converting both, Athens is also being converted, and we just finished converting Carthage. I think this is going to be, yeah, we're gonna have all of the blessings quite soon. We'll have a fully blessed country with all the wonderful benefits that come with it. Unfortunately, we cannot actually vassalize Lombardia. They have grown a little bit too large. All subjects of Lombardia. So we could do something like this, but I don't really know. So let's maybe make them release some people and then vassalize them. I think that could work. So we could have 2 vassals over here. We have wait for a diplomat. So we are not really running with any sort of allies, and these guys are also Romana, so they are of the correct faith, let's say. And let's get army tradition, so we could improve relations with them a little bit, and let's vassalize these guys, and then later on feed everything in the Lombardia region to them. I think that would be for the best. But I think now, since we didn't have the ability to reset our truce with Gaul, and they are getting torn apart by rebels, I think it might be actually a good time to go up against Carthage. They are level 8, we are level 8, so we might have, and this is going to be just a campaign to actually seize, let's say, Gerbal and Shalosquart, however you pronounce those, that's what we're going after. So ooh, that's actually mighty expensive. So but first I want to actually get to cleaning up Greece a little bit. Alright, here we are in Greece, and I think it's time they're at war with someone, so that's completely fine. Oh, we have a truce with Macedon, never mind, so let's just declare war on another truce. Okay, what about Corinth? Can we at least deal with Corinth? Yes, we can. We can also co-belligerent Athens, and from Athens, they don't really have a lot of stuff, but they do have what is today's Albania, and they do have Rhodes, so we might want to be interested in taking that. They have some allies, but nothing that can really stand against us. So yeah, let's go deal with these Greeks and feed it all to Morea. I think that's going to be the best. Alright, there we go. Athens has been annexed, and now it's time for Corinth to be annexed by Morea. Bam, there we go. Let's wait for the diplomat. Boom. There we go. Morea grows larger, and let's actually check. Okay, these guys are gonna be assholes for quite a while about this. But they are in a coalition against... No, they have a coalition. Very interesting. Could we join it? No, we could not. Oh, very sad. But they have a coalition. Obviously, Macedon is very much one of the people that you should keep an eye out for when dealing with this region of the world. They are the main character, so to say, of this region of the world. But what we could do is we could go to war with the Macedon once more and just feed the remaining portions of Greece, of the proper Greek world, or northern Greece and Aegean archipelago, to Morea, so that we have core creation cost minus 5% and governing capacity plus 50. Plus we get a bunch of claims all over. Well, some of the stuff that we already hold, but it's going to be quite useful for Magog Albano, a man of culture. Okay, a leader of culture. Okay, very cool. But Romana zealots have risen up in Athens, really. Now, why would they do that? I don't know. But let the Corinthians deal with that. Of course, we get a bad event over here. But let's finally go and deal a crushing blow to the Macedonians. They seem to be constantly getting on my nerves. They seem to, for some reason, have the strange ability of just they just keep coming back and keep replenishing their strength, and we cannot allow that. So let's go, and they're in some sort of other war, but let's declare for Thessaly. There we go. And first, actually, before we do that, let's actually vassalize these two guys. I completely forgot about them, so let's get 2 new vassals. Wait for the diplomat. Bam, there we go. So we have 2 new vassals. And now let's declare war on, where is it? Thessaly. Wait for the diplomat. Bam, there we go. We will crush the Macedonians. We will feed Morea all of its, all of the juicy stuff that's going on around Greece. And yeah, we will fulfill one of our missions. So there we go. This is how we do it in Rome. Yes, indeed. Alright, so it's time to peace out. We have completely destroyed the Macedonians. Unfortunately, we can't take really a whole lot more than this. but we have consolidated our hold over the Balkans. Morea now controls all of Greece, and and also Crete. Cyprus is still held by, who is this? By Cappadocia. So it's we still have a ways to go, and Macedonia no longer considers us a rival. It's probably because we completely humiliated them. Yeah, so it's no longer a valid rival, and we completed Hellenic domination. The event Hellas under Roman rule happens. Let's see. Hellas under Roman rule. The recent conquest of Hellenic territories have brought vast regions under Roman rule, presenting critical decision for our leadership whether to encourage the assimilation of the Hellenes into Roman culture or to embrace and incorporate Hellenic influences within our society. Advocates for assimilation argue that a unified cultural identity will strengthen the empire and ensure stability. Conversely, proponents of embracing Hellenic influences highlight the rich cultural, philosophical, and artistic heritage that could greatly enrich Roman civilization. The pivotal choice will shape the future of our empire, determining how we integrate these newly conquered lands into their people. Loyal Hellenes will be encouraged to join our legions. That's not too bad. Or we can learn from Hellenic philosophers. Advanced administrative technology by 1 level. Oh, these are actually, that's really good. So what did we get? Oh, we got admin way ahead of time. We got extra admin, so now we can pick up some can pick up an additional idea slot. Let's see, what do we want? Our military is relatively fine, but what we might want to go for is actually either Diplo. Let's go Diplo admin. These two are going to be. So Diplo admin, yeah, I think that's going to be for the best. And now, okay, so we fulfilled another. Restore Greek temples. If we completed this mission by rebuilding the Hellenic temples, we will receive all unaccepted cultures. The Macedonian Greek culture will have their penalty negated. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just do this. Latinize the Hellenes. Culture conversion cost minus 33%. Culture conversion time minus 25%. That's pretty good. And then we have secured the Danube, which we'll have to actually wait until we secure Pannonia. So Pannonia is also something which I'm looking at, which is going to be quite necessary. But first, I really want to deal a crushing blow to the Carthaginians. Sure, we took their city, but it really isn't enough to really stop them from possibly growing larger in the future. So while we have dealt a crushing blow to the Gauls, the Macedonians, it's now the time to also deal a massive blow to the Carthaginians as well. And I think we actually picked a pretty good time because Carthage is now at war with Gaul, so their armies will be a tiny bit distracted. They're going to be all over the place. So now is just as good a time as any to actually go for it. So we can declare on Theane. Actually, let's declare for the Punic Wars. Why not? Let's have some good old Punic fun. And let's get an admiral over here, and let's dominate the seas as well. It's going to be very useful for us because we we'll have to ship our troops back and forth because the Germanics are also in the war. So let's actually let's destroy that little Carthaginian navy, and let's just for okay, Romana, that's pretty cool. Let's just, for the sake of caution, send our dudes back to the mainland of Italy. Just to be sure, and let's actually stab up so this missionary can finally finish converting Athens, and we can finally pick our last blessing of the Romana faith. That's going to be very good. The Swabians are in this war. The Swabians hold basically all of Iberia, so that's pretty good. In this war, we are unfortunately helping the Gauls a little bit. Yeah, they are, they don't really like me that much, but we declared war on their enemy, and we don't like them either, you know, it's mutual, it's very much mutual, it's a fair, honest hatred of each other. They stink, and so we don't like them. We did terrible things to them, and thus they don't like us, you know, it's only fair game that we hate each other. Completely understandable, but here we go. Let's pick up religious wars, and let's get some real juicy stuff from these Carthaginians. And here we go. The war is proceeding nicely, and we are just about ready to pick the last Romana blessing. Encourage prophecies. Stability cost modifier minus 25%. Very good. So we have unlocked all the blessings. We are fully blessed, and as we are sieging down Carthage and destroying everything that is Punic, well, I do truly feel blessed indeed. So let's get these guys crushed. And here we go. We'll be taking something like this from the Carthaginians. Bam, there we go. Now we have a border with the, well, it's Nubia now. It was Egyptus, then it was something else, and now it's Nubia. So these provinces keep changing hands, but let's core everything up. And yeah, I think we have grown quite a bit. Our name placement is kind of wonky, but it doesn't matter. We still look cool. We have crushed the Gauls, we have humbled the Macedonians, we have cleaned up Greece, and we have again humiliated Carthage, all in a day's work. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Let's just take one final mission for the end of this, to end this video. Let me see if I can find it. Invade Libya. Marching into Libya, we seek to extend Roman control and harness the rich resources of North Africa. Absolutely based. Path to Egypt. The game knows that, yeah, the game just knows. So let's complete the mission, and soon we'll be marching on into Egypt. Indeed, the region is a complete mess when it comes to religion. The Hellenic faith has truly fractured, so it's well, at least aggressive expansion won't be that bad. Let's be honest here. So yeah, anyway, thank you, Kings, for watching, and I will see you next time.